You know that when you're running a marathon, there's 4 modes of thinking. There's internal thinking and external thinking, and within those 2 categories, you can have association or dissociation. You know what I'm talking about here? Inward association is when you're running and you're thinking about what's going on the inside. How am I feeling? You know, my body's in terrible turmoil. That's inward association. Or you could have outward association. That's where you're thinking about how am I doing on time? Where's the next water fountain? Those things that are relevant to the race. But you could also practice what's called inward dissociation. And inward dissociation is where you're running along, singing your favorite Michael Bublé song or whatever it may be, trying to take your mind off of the way you're feeling, trying to solve mental puzzles, things like that. And then there's outward dissociation, where you're saying, "Ooh, look, a squirrel." You know, you're distracting yourself, taking your mind off of your immediate circumstances, off of your pain, and putting it on to something else. Now, it's been proven, people who've been studying marathon runners, that those who hit the wall fastest and most often are those who focus mostly on inward association. Those who focus mostly on the pain that they're feeling, those who focus mostly on their inner goings. And it's the same in the Christian life. In the Christian life, you can choose one of 2 things. You can choose to be consumed, overwhelmed by your personal pain and the sufferings which are surrounding you, or you can choose to take your mind off of your circumstances, to look up and to focus on something else. And the text says that outer object, that outer thing to which we are to focus is the Lord Jesus, the author and the perfecter of our faith, and joy. Joy. He's the author of faith. It means He pioneered it. It means that salvation is from the Lord. It is its origin. He laid the foundation of faith in our hearts. He's the author. He's the champion. He's the pioneer. But He's also the perfecter. It's the only time that word is used in the New Testament. It means that He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. Not only does He lay the foundation, He works it out to its final conclusion. So when you're thinking, when you're in your pain, when you're running the race and it's painful, you're suffering, look up and think of Jesus, the author and the perfecter of faith, faith's founder and faith's finisher, and you look forward to joy.